You think patience is respect. You think waiting quietly, treading softly, and asking gently shows how much you care. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Every time you hesitate, every time you put the ball in her court, you chip away at her attraction. Because female desire doesn't bloom in comfort, it ignites in tension. It's sparked by mystery, by presence, by the silent confidence of a man who doesn't second guess himself. And when you keep asking, is this okay? Should I? When will you be ready? You stop being her man and start becoming her little brother. Today I'm going to show you 6 unspoken triggers that make a woman crave intimacy. Not because you begged for it, but because you activated something primal inside her. Miss these, and you'll keep being the guy she praises for being so nice, while she gives her body to someone else. Before we dive in, do one quick thing. Subscribe if you're serious about mastering this part of your life. Like the video if you've ever been stuck in that gray zone of, she likes me, but not like that. And tell me in the comments what city you're watching from. I read everyone, and it shows how many men around the world are finally waking up to this truth. Now let's get into it, because what you're about to hear flips the entire script. 1. She's not avoiding intimacy. She's avoiding weak energy. It's not your haircut. It's not your paycheck. It's not your sense of humor. It's the energy you carry when you get close. When a woman pulls away, it's rarely about timing. It's about what she feels in your presence. And polite, hesitant energy doesn't stir her. It calms her. It earns trust, maybe even respect. But it doesn't flip the switch. Here's what most men refuse to face. Every time you smother your desire under layers of politeness, every time you wait for her to lead, you broadcast one clear message. I don't believe I deserve this. And if you don't believe it, why should she? Desire responds to clarity, to the man whose presence says, I want you. I don't need you, but I'm not ashamed of wanting you. That's the difference between being safe and being magnetic. 2. Asking permission kills the tension. The air is charged. She's leaning closer. You both feel it. And then you kill the spark with, can I kiss you? She doesn't hear respect. She feels hesitation. The tension dissolves. Women don't fantasize about step-by-step negotiations. They fantasize about the man who can read the moment and move with calm certainty, not force, not pushiness, just grounded leadership. A man rooted in his own energy doesn't need to beg for green lights. He knows how to move, and he knows how to respect a red light if it comes. That's the difference. The weak man fears rejection. The grounded man can handle it. 3. Desire isn't logical. It's visceral. You waited. You were patient. You did everything right. And then she slept with someone else. Why? Because you listened to her words and ignored her body. She might say she wants stable, gentle, reliable. But her body reacts to feeling, to challenge, to polarity, to the edge of mystery. She doesn't sleep with the man who ticks boxes on paper. She sleeps with the man who makes her body betray her logic. This is where nice guys lose. They think love is a checklist. They think patience earns passion. But desire isn't negotiated. It's awakened. 4. Your energy speaks louder than your mouth. Your words might say, "I'm confident." But if your shoulders are tight, your eyes dart, your voice stumbles, your body screams the opposite. Women don't buy your script. They tune into your frequency. Most men have buried their masculine charge. They've been told it's dangerous, so they replace desire with politeness. And then they wonder why women say, "You're such a good guy," but never feel aroused. Here's the truth. She's not turned off by your desire. She's turned off by your fear of it. When you can stand in your desire without needing her validation, she feels something different, something rare. That's not aggression. That's mastery. 5. The man who doesn't react creates the pull. She leaves your message unread. She posts a picture with another guy. She turns cold. And you panic. Chase. Explain. Spiral. From her perspective, you've just told her, "My emotions belong to you." Nothing kills attraction faster. Every woman, consciously or not, tests a man's center, not to break him, but to feel his depth. If you crumble under silence, jealousy, or mixed signals, she knows you're unstable. But the man who stays rooted, the one who observes, who doesn't flinch, who doesn't beg, that man becomes the mystery, the one she can't quite figure out. And curiosity is the spark of desire. 6. She craves the moment where she leans in. If you have to negotiate intimacy, the fire is already gone. Desire thrives when she feels like she chose you. That doesn't mean passivity. It means creating the space where she feels pulled, the silence where she leans closer, the look that makes her wonder, why does this feel so different? When you master presence, steady eye contact, calm voice, relaxed stillness, you don't have to ask. She's already moving towards you. She's the one whispering, "Stay a little longer." That's when intimacy feels electric. Not because you pushed, but because she surrendered. If she doesn't feel it, asking won't make her feel it. Female desire isn't unlocked by cautious questions, it's sparked by a man's presence. A man who doesn't hide his want. A man who doesn't collapse under number. A man who doesn't need her validation to own his own fire. Stop begging for intimacy. Stop asking like a boy at a school dance. Start radiating the energy of a man who knows exactly who he is. Because here's the truth. She doesn't need more nice guys in her inbox. She needs the man whose silence says more than words. The man who can stand in tension without breaking. The man she can't stop thinking about. And that man? He doesn't ask. He doesn't plead. He simply is.